What's up guys, Jim Yosef here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Sunday, the 28th of May I believe it is. We've got a couple of confirmed transfers to get through and then a decent amount of rumours. In comparison to yesterday and the day before that, not as many but still some very cool players to look at and some potential good transfers to look forward to this summer. So before we get started, as always, if you enjoy this video and want to see more transfer videos, show support by smashing a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome. Again, every single episode basically, 1,000 likes is going to be the target. You smashed it yesterday and the day before, so can we do that again? That'd be insane. If you're new to my channel, make sure to click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content. Also, the little icon next to it, if you press that, you get a notification every single time I upload a video. And if you missed yesterday's video, it's down below in the description box. And today's question of the day for the comments below is it going to be, who's your favourite player in real life and why? Any player, any team, let me down below. And remember, this series is every day at 8 AM or when school is on, 7:30. But if you do check at 8 AM every single day, it will definitely be there. So first up today, we'll confirm transfers, and there actually aren't any confirmed deals apart from manager, which we'll get to in a second. But the player on your screen is going to be Mertens from Napoli. He has now signed a new contract at the club until 2020, so a 3-year deal. And I believe next year in 2018, there is some kind of release clause in there according to the rumours and the articles, around 28 to 30 million euros. Of course, that doesn't seem too much in nowadays market, but I think he's like 28, 29 years old. But it's still very good news for Napoli fans, keeping him at the club, and a ridiculous year for him personally, scoring so many goals and a very solid year for Napoli. And now we've got the next one, that's going to be the managerial switch. Marco Silva, 2 days ago now, 3 days ago, did leave a job at Hull City after he got relegated, but definitely was not his fault. He's now officially the new Watford manager. So they are the only pieces of confirmed transfer news today. It's probably because a lot of finals took place. Chelsea, Arsenal, of course, in the FA Cup final. A fantastic final that was as well. Dortmund, Barcelona, and a fair few others. So when teams play, transfers don't tend to happen. So the first potential deal today is going to be Bertrand Traore, who last season spent out on loan from Chelsea to Ajax, where they reached the Europa League final, and he had a very good season for them. Now, into Schalke in the Bundesliga, according to Bild. The Burkina Faso international has attracted the Bundesliga club's interest after impressing on a season-long loan at Ajax, where he scored 14 goals and helped the Dutch side reach the Europa League final against Manchester United. But I did mention in yesterday's video how Traore does want to stay at Chelsea for next season after hoping he's impressed enough on his season-long loan. So Schalke, they may be trying to get him, and Chelsea, they may have a few bids here and there for him, but he could be good backup for next season, being back in the Champions League and a lot more fixtures. Then we move on to the next player, that is Alex Song, formerly of Arsenal, Barcelona, West Ham, and now currently playing in Russia for Rubin Kazan. And according to France Football, Marseille have approached the Russian club over a potential move for former Arsenal midfielder Alex Song. The Ligue 1 club, who finished last season in 5th place, are keen to strengthen this summer but yet to lodge an official offer for the Cameroonian player. And I believe they've got Europa League football for next season, so obviously that's some kind of platform to attract players. The next rumour is to do with this man right here, Thomas Lemar of AS Monaco, just off the back of winning the Ligue 1 title with Monaco. And today, according to France Football yet again, Thomas Lemar is a target for Tottenham, the Premier League club expressing a keen interest in the midfielder. Despite this, Spurs face stiff competition to land the 21-year-old France international, the Serie A champion Juventus also interested. Now, whenever I've watched Monaco this season, they've been so damn good to watch, play beautiful football, and Lemar is somewhat of a key player for them. On the left-hand side, he gets so many assists, his crossing ability is second to none, and seems to have it all really in his locker, so Lemar could be in the Premier League next season. Now we go on to Davinson Sanchez of Ajax, linked to Barcelona today. Ajax star Davinson Sanchez admits he's flattered by links for a move to Barcelona, but the defender insists he's happy at the Dutch club. Obviously, I'd like to play for Barcelona, the 20-year-old defender told media outlet Cadena SDR. It is a huge compliment to be linked with them. Who doesn't want to play for a club as big as Barca? Everyone wants to be part of a team like that one of the world's elites. I want to be clear that right now I'm completely focused on Ajax, as the player definitely has impressed a lot this season in the Eredivisie and also in the Europa League. So Sanchez, a very young player. I just realised, someone pointed out the other day, it says he's 0 centimeters tall. I have no idea what's going on there. By the way, Sanchez went to Barca but currently happy to stay at Ajax. Then we go on to Alexis Sanchez, but it's not about him, it's about Arsenal. The Daily Mirror said this morning, just before the FA Cup final, Arsene Wenger is set to sign a new 2-year contract at Arsenal regardless of the FA Cup final result. And now Arsene Wenger himself has said his future at Arsenal will be resolved next week after he created history with a record 7th FA Cup triumph. Wenger told the BBC, "I'm very proud because you see what fight you have to win one. I'm proud if no one has done it before to win the Premier League without losing a game and to win 7 FA Cups. And regarding his future, he added, we have a board meeting on Tuesday, and on Wednesday or Thursday, it'll be very clear. So Arsenal fans, in the comments below, are you Wenger in or Wenger out? I want to know what your thoughts on it. Do you want it to stay? Or do you think there needs to be a change now after you only got Europa League, but to be fair, you also won the FA Cup? So let me know down below in the comments. Next up is going to be Benjamin Mendy, a player mentioned yesterday regarding to Manchester United and Man City, and now it's a little bit clearer according to Sport. Pep Guardiola has Benjamin Mendy lined up as his second signing of the summer after completing a deal for Mendy's teammate Bernardo Silva on Friday. The Monaco left-back is also wanted by Manchester United, but Man City, who are willing to offer €45 million or £39.3 million for the France international, are expected to beat their cross-city rivals to his signature. And that is not the only player City are linked with today. In fact, another player, a goalkeeper this time, Edison from Benfica. Willy Caballero will be leaving the club this summer after his contract has expired. That means Claudio Bravo is pretty much our only goalkeeper. Obviously, Joe Hart is coming back, but I'm pretty sure he'll be sent out on loan again or potentially sold. But the replacement and potentially a new #1 goalkeeper is this man right here in Edison. Edison has been monitored by a club for 12 months and admitted last summer he'd prefer a move to the Blues, Man City, rather than Bayern Munich, where it is a straight choice. Benfica take on Vitória in the Portuguese Cup final on Sunday in the last game of the season, leaving the goalkeeper free to move. Portuguese media report the deal could be held up by issues of third-party ownership, but it should be completed next week. The Daily Mirror also sent the same story. They're saying he's the second choice just behind the next man, and that is going to Gianluigi Donnarumma from AC Milan. But Donnarumma himself has been warned that should he reject AC Milan's new contract offer, he'll spend next season in the stands, according to Gazzetta dello Sport. The development comes as Milan tried to deter the 18-year-old goalkeeper from moving to the Premier League or Juventus this summer. However, Gazzetta add Donnarumma would be available on a free transfer next summer if he snubs the current contract offer and runs his current deal down at the San Siro. So Milan are in a difficult situation right now because Donnarumma is wanted by so many big clubs in world football right now, and they're currently playing Champions League football. And being 18 years old, I think his agent right now is Mino Raiola. I could well be wrong there, but being 18, again, so much interest in him, he probably wants a lot of money for that age, and Milan, they may not be willing to match that. So if he does not sign it and ignores it, he could be a free transfer next summer, which will be huge, potentially for Juve as a replacement for Buffon or to a Premier League club. So watch his space for Donnarumma. Then we go on to Ander Herrera and to Barcelona. There are two sides of it, both very short. First up, according to Sport on Friday, Barca are targeting a summer move for Manchester United midfielder Ander Herrera. No fees been mentioned, but according to Independent today, United will not sell Spain midfielder Ander Herrera to Barca this summer, and apparently Barca's new potential manager is a massive fan of Herrera. But now sticking to the theme of Manchester United, we've got a fair amount of transfer rumours related to them because right now they dominate the papers with pretty much every single player. But according to Premium Sport today, they're into PERISIC. Jose Mourinho is reportedly a long-term admirer of the Croatian international, and United are prepared to pay €45 million, £39.2 million to help the manager get his man. But the other part of the article does say €45 million plus bonuses to get him to United. Now, it is a big fee, but in modern day football, so much money is made via TV rights and also selling on players. They don't make the cut out of that club. Like for example, Liverpool last year, I believe we had a positive net spend because we sold so many players that weren't really playing for us. Like £15 million for Jordan Ibe, I think it's like £30 million for Benteke. So you make a lot of money off players that are sitting on the bench basically, and United can do that as they start improving their team. But it would be very interesting to see what happens to Anthony Martial because I know a lot of United fans, they want to give him like a second chance under Mourinho, but Perisic is also a left-sided player, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Then we go on to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It came up just a couple of hours ago now. Ibra's agent has refused to confirm whether the forward will stay at Manchester United next season. Mino Raiola, his agent, has said many clubs have asked for Zlatan and added that Ibrahimovic will stay in Europe next season. So United do have the option of a second year for Ibra. Unfortunately for him and also the club, he done his ACL in the Europa League and now will be out for a long time. I imagine possibly until after Christmas. I'm not a physio, but that's just a guess and a rough estimate of how long players tend to be out of ACLs, but Ibra may not be United, we'll have to wait and see. I also want to point out he was linked to the MLS, but obviously Mino Raiola now has said he'll be staying in Europe because technically he would have been back fit and playing by the start of next season in the MLS around March time. And now another player linked to Manchester United is going to be the striker, Andrea Belotti, currently playing for Torino in the Serie A, and this rumour is according to Gazzetta dello Sport. The Italian international recently committed his future to the Serie A club, signing a new contract until 2021, which features a €100 million buyout clause available only to foreign clubs. Chelsea and Bayern have also been long-term suitors for the 23-year-old, who according to Gazzetta is now in sights United. And the Torino president has confirmed the €100 million buyout clause is officially in his contract, and if that is met, the club are obliged to let Belotti leave. The second to last one today is going to be Alvaro Morata linked to AC Milan yet again, this time according to Marca. In fact, they're saying he's flown to Italy to seal a move. The Spanish international is reportedly set to agree terms on a contract worth €7.5 million per year, £6.5 million at the San Siro. Now that'd be awesome to see, because obviously he's done very well at Juventus, and at Real Madrid when he's played, he has scored a lot of goals, but unfortunately for him, the opportunities have been very far and few between. I think that's actually a saying. So he made it to move on, and Real Madrid made quite a lot of profit anyway in just 1 year. The final one today is James Rodriguez into Inter Milan yet again. Inter have emerged as the favourites to sign one-away Real Madrid midfielder James Rodriguez according to reports in Spain. AS and Mundo Deportivo have both suggested the Italian club are poised to make a €40 million offer. Rodriguez has been at Real Madrid now for 3 years, but struggled for game time under current coach Zinedine Zidane. But that, guys, is going to be the final one for today. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome. Again, 1,000 likes is the target for today. If you're new to my channel, make sure to click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content. Again, notifications tab is right there. Click that and you'll be notified whenever I upload a video. And if you missed yesterday's video, we're down below in the description box. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.